have like an 80s streak or something?
No.
Okay, cool.
No.
He's like, no, it's 67. Like, what the fuck? Exactly. I can't even say 69 anymore because it's not funny anymore. Like,
Yeah, now it's getting me sick, damn it.
yeah. Okay, you know what we never did?
The questions. I see you asking all these questions to all these different creators. You pop up on my FYP when you're doing it usually.
Really?
Yep. Triple!
Guys, first gift triple. Everybody double tap. We gotta show out for Crazy Hillbilly's team over there. He's got a crazy hillbilly team over there. Okay.
Bring Becca. Yeah, I was watching you.
Let's go.
You were like interviewing. I think his name's Nilla.
Mhm.
Yeah, I watched that one, and there was a couple other ones.
Mhm. Yeah. Do you still want to do that, or what are you thinking?
Can it be right now, or I'm not really good with like scheduling stuff, you know, because I'm just all over the place with the farm. Crystal.
You are kind of bad at scheduling, aren't you?
Sorry. Here we go, chat. Here we go. Justin Jack, Sandy Green.
Alexia, I appreciate the heart meme. Guys, do we have any gloves in here? I feel like it's hard because I want to focus on the battle.
Crystal, Ed, Audra, Justin.
Yeah, right now.
What kind of questions? What kind of questions are they going to be? Just
let me pull it up here. Okay. Guys, if you guys play this game right now, we can do it right now. But I can't be like checking the game every 5 seconds. You know what I mean?
Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go, chat.
So mods also help out in the chat. Okay. What do you think is the first thing that people notice about you?
Probably my outfit. I don't know. Everybody always says something about my hat or my overalls. You know, I'd like to say something cooler than that, like my personality, but you know, it's probably my smile. But no, it's probably people always say something about my hat. So probably the hat.
Okay.
With all the names on it, or my overalls. People usually always ask about the hat. We just started a brand new one.
Okay.
People always ask about the names on the hat or the overall. Overalls is a big one.
So, what do you think is the first thing that you notice about other people?
I'm kind of like a people watcher. I'm always trying to protect my family and my kids, so I watch everything when it comes to people, the way they move, you know, and just every little thing about them. I try to be very observant. So I'd say the
first impression with someone. You're just meeting them. What's the first thing that you notice?
First thing that I notice?
Yeah.
First thing that I notice, first impression when I meet somebody. That's a good one. I don't know. Y'all gonna have to help me out with that one, chat. I don't know. I feel like everybody's different, so you notice different things from different people, you know?
Is it like are we going looks? Are we going
Yeah, Audra, that
behavior?
is definitely, manners is definitely a big one. Audra said manners. Anthony said teeth. I'd say manners is definitely a big one that I look for. If people are like respectful, that's how I was raised. You know, I was raised by my mama. So manners is a big thing for me, and a lot of people don't have that nowadays. So when people do have manners, that definitely does stand out to me.
Are you kind of like a protective person? Like,
very.
Yeah. Okay.
Very.
Okay. Always on guard. Always like checking for danger. Yeah.
Always 24/7.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how authentic would you say you are on TikTok?
I would say 10 out of 10.
Okay.
But I'm a little bit different. I don't know. I like to come on here and just lay it all out there. You know, a lot of people do it differently. A lot of people would say differently. There's some people online that say I'm not my real self because I didn't used to dress like this. But people who truly know me know that I've always acted this way. I've always been a crazy hillbilly. But my nickname was given to me by my sensei. He's from New York, so. But I've always been like this. I've always been wild and fun and spontaneous. Crystal. Now I just do it on camera. Is the only
Yeah.
thing. And actually, back then, I started recording myself and posting videos when I was 13. So, really, I've been doing this forever.
Okay. Yeah. Passing time. MVP passing time. Booper, Courtney, Tappers. Thank you guys. Do you want to keep going, or are you?
Yeah, we can keep going. Let me shout
Okay.
everybody out. Crystal, Andra, Ed, Justin, Sandy, Corey, and Becca. Wacko the Clown, Anthony, Badass Dark Shadow, Kelly, Clary. Everybody tapping. Thank y'all so much. Yeah, we can keep going. Let me get Crystal
Sweet.
on the...
Okay. So, say like somebody was to give you a compliment. What kind of compliments? Because everyone has something, right? What kind of compliments make you uncomfortable?
Make me uncomfortable?
Yeah. Like for me, it's like my looks. I'm like, okay, thank you. You know?
Yeah, that does make me feel kind of uncomfortable too.
Is that it? Is that what it usually is for you?
Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of things that make me uncomfortable because you can't never tell, especially if it's like somebody you just met and they say something and you're just like, I don't know. There's some things like that. Yeah, they're like, oh man.
Can you think of a specific example?
I feel like it's awkward. A lot of women will compliment my tattoos in front of my wife. That's always really
Oh
awkward.
yeah. Well, anything in front of your wife is like more uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like
Thank
that's
you.
yeah. Okay. What do people misunderstand about you? You kind of already went over this with like your dress, the way you dress and everything, but you've always been like this. But what else? What do you think, like, you know,
I
when
think
people are judging
people
you?
misunderstand. One big thing is some people think that I'm not a hard worker. They think that I just get on this phone and I make all this money and I'm like this millionaire hillbilly that lives in a camper and I'm stingy and I keep all this money hoarded up. And, people have this common misconception that I'm just a lazy person who gets on the phone and makes all this money and that therefore makes me a bad person. But it couldn't be farther from the truth. I mean, you're a content creator, a live streamer. So only people like you are the ones that really understand, I feel like, truly.
Yeah.
All the people that are close to me and know me off screen and have taken the time to ask me questions like you are and actually get to know me, they understand like how much I put my whole life into this. And I've been doing it. I've been live streaming for over 10 years. And, I've just been working my butt off for so long. I've been posting content for almost 20 years now. YouTube came out in 2005. A lot of people don't know that, but I was working 2-3 jobs and posting content for a very long time, and nobody sees that. They just see what's happening in the now, and they think I just popped up out of nowhere, and it's like a common misconception that I just
And you don't have to answer this, but so I'll share a little piece of myself. So like even some of my own family members that I have like discussed this with, and like in depth, they've asked me questions and I've explained it. Still put me in this weird box about it. You know what I mean? Even after like really going in depth about it. Do you have any situations like that in your life? You don't have to like put someone on blast or anything, but like, do you have?
All the time, I get that. I feel like family can be like the worst with it sometimes.
Yeah.
They put you in this box, and the same thing. They think that you have all this money and your job is easy, so they can just ask you for so many things, and they just expect you to say yes because you're their family. And if you don't say yes, then they gossip about you behind your back and say that you're this or you're that or you wouldn't help them with this. I mean, you could literally pay their rent one month and then the next month you say I can't do it this month, and then they're gossiping behind your back saying that you're a bad person basically.
Yep. I really relate to you on that. So
yeah, it's tough, it sucks, but then there's family members that are amazing as well. It just all depends. It just depends on which family member it is. I'm not trying to throw them all under the bus, but there are a few that definitely expect way too much out of me, and they just don't realize what all goes into being a content creator. Thank you, Hoolies.
100%.
45 seconds.
Who knows the most real version of you?
My wife.
Okay. When did you feel most like yourself this year?
Problematic Dolly. Most like myself this year. Most like myself this year. Probably when we bought this land. I don't know. This is something that I've always wanted. So when we bought this land this year and we moved out here, I just feel like this is what I've always wanted. This is when I feel most like myself, is having my family, having a plot of land, having the animals, and just getting to spend time with family is a really big thing for me. It's something I've been working towards for my whole life, basically.
Yeah.
Whole adult life for sure. Holy problematic Dolly, yeah.
MVP passing time. Raul, let's go. We got 2 gloves. 317, all the tappers. Thank you guys so much.
Problematic Dolly, Holy Spectacle, TT Ghosty, Anthony Alpha. Thank y'all.
I still have more if you're down. If you're busy, it's okay. But
yep, I'm gonna get Audra on the hat. We can keep going.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, so would you say that like your self-worth or like sense of identity is at all tied to like your performance and like achievements in life?
Self-worth, and can you say that one more time?
Yeah, just like your sense of identity, like what makes you you, right? Like, do you think that part of who you are is like this you know, hard worker or like, you know, someone who can do what you've done on this app and like make it so far and like own land because of it, you know what I mean? Like do all these things. Like, do you think that's tied to your sense of identity and self-worth at all?
I feel like that all ties back into the good Lord above. Like, really, I feel like He's the one who has done all of this through me, that He's used me as a vessel to reach so many people. I have people coming here even today saying that, you know, I make their day, I make them smile. Thank you so much, Problematic Dolly. And just making people smile, making people laugh. I feel like as far as it comes to like self-worth, a lot of times, you know, I feel like I'm not worthy of all of this, but then I remember that He died on the cross for our sins, and, you know, it all just ties back to Him, that, you know, I know that was His plan for me. So even though I feel like I'm not worthy, He died on the cross so we could have everlasting life. And to me, that's like a big thing for me, as far as you were saying, when it comes to self-worth. I just feel like, I don't know really how to explain it, but it's hard to put it into words. It's just something that I feel that God had this plan for me. God had a plan for me to have this land, you know, and inspire others, make people laugh and make people smile. And God had a plan for me to be a social media influencer.
Yeah, I love that.
I know it sounds crazy, but
no, it doesn't. It doesn't at all.
To me, it makes sense. To me, it makes sense, because
it makes sense to me too.
Yeah,
that's how I feel personally. Yeah. So
yeah, I'm sure this is what He wants you doing too, is getting on here and asking people. Yes, family, friends, and amen.
Yeah, I think so too. What is the longest committed relationship you've been in, and how old were you?
I've been with my wife for 14 years.
Oh, wow.
We started talking when we were teenagers, so we met when we were in diapers. She grew up. One of her good friends had a trailer in my Mama's trailer park. My Mama had a trailer park with like 70 trailers in it, and I grew up in that trailer park, and she was in that trailer park a lot. She became best friends with my sister, and then I always just looked at her as my sister's friend. You know, my sister's. You know, she was always just my sister's friend. And then one day, it's like she was all grown up, and I don't know, apparently she had told my sister, even when they were young, that she was going to marry me one day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now we've been together for almost 15 years now.
It was meant to be. It was literally meant to be. That's so cool.
I truly do feel it was meant to be. She saved me
Yeah.
'cause I was going down a deep, dark path, and I was like wild, really, really was a crazy hillbilly back then. And she helped me. She came to me and basically was like, "Look, you can choose me, or you can choose this wild partying lifestyle that you like right now."
Yeah.
Because she's the opposite of that. She's never been the one to party or, go out and do crazy stuff like that. So
Good for her for like for setting standards with you and like you know what I mean. Like I love that. I love that.
she's definitely the one to set the standards.
How do you so with her? How do you handle situations when you're like overwhelmed? Like, just how do you guys handle conflict together?
It's crazy because we never argue. So I don't know how we handle things really. We just handle it. I don't know. It's just like we just naturally handle things together. When people ask me if we argue, they say that every couple argues, but me and my wife, almost 15 years now, and I can't think of one time where we've raised our voices at each other.
Oh,
It's
I
just
love that. Yeah.
work things out, it's
So you just head on like directly like
Yeah,
whenever
just
something
directly.
happens.
We just say it like, look, I don't agree with this. And she'll say, oh, okay, well, I don't agree with this. And then we'll be like, okay, well, I'll tell her I'm going to work on it. And she's like, all right, well, I'm going to work on this. We'll push each other to be better, and I'll try not to do this anymore. It's a bad habit. Thank you for pointing it out, and, maybe you could try not to do this anymore because this kind of gets on my nerves. And we just work it out. We've always.
Do you ever need some space before talking about something challenging like that, or do you just like are you able to be like right away? You're like, okay, well, let's talk about this right now. Like, there's no need to.
I feel like women are more prone to wanting to talk about it right then, and guys are more. I need to go breathe for a second, go feed the animals, just be one with nature, and then come back and talk about it, which can be frustrating to her. So sometimes, just to make her happy, I'll talk about it right then and there. But a lot of the times, it's better for me to go out and spend time with the animals and whatnot, go pet the donkey or walk the dog or feed the chickens. And then when I come back, I've got more of a clear mind, and we can talk about things a lot better that way. Thank you.
MVP passing time. Thank you so much, Abby.
Problematic Dolly, Hooley's Pink Taco, Little Pug, Misty, Kisty, Tyler, and everybody tapping. Thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. We're #1 in our league right now. I appreciate y'all.
Do you want to keep going? I still have some more. It's up to, we can go as long as you want. So, okay, perfect. Let's do it. Okay.
Here we go, chat. Thank y'all for the love. Thank you for the love in the chat. Let's stay #1. Top 3, y'all.
So you obviously you love your wife. What does love feel like in your body? Like what visceral feeling do you have in your body?
What does visceral mean?
Like I can feel something. I'm feeling this, I'm feeling that. Like what does it actually feel like in your body? Jamie, thank you.
I just want to be around her all the time. I guess that's love to me. It's just, even if she's getting in the car to go to the store and she's going to be gone 5 minutes, it feels like my heart's it sounds crazy, but like a part of my heart is being ripped out just watching her go to the gas station, because even being in the car, even being
like you're being pulled, kind of.
Yeah, because you think about it, cars are dangerous. So I love her so much. I'm always worried about her, but then I believe in, your thoughts become things. So I try to always stay positive. We never say goodbye to each other. We say see you soon. And I don't know. I'm just always worried about her. She's just she's such an incredible person. Like, I don't really know how to explain it.
I love that. I love that so much.
Amazing. Thank you, Problematic Dolly. Thank you for the money.
What do you need but never ask for?
What do I need but never ask for? Probably a shoulder to cry on, I would say. Maybe.
Do you have a therapist?
I haven't been to therapy since I was a little kid, but sometimes I feel like for a guy, that's all you need is just somebody to hold and to cry on their shoulder. But then again, you don't want to do that with your wife because you don't want her to you don't want to put it on her, you know.
Right.
Then again, maybe you should. So I don't know.
I think like we're social creatures. I don't think necessarily like you need to put everything that you carry on one person, but they're there for you for, she's there for you. So it's like I think it's probably better to actually like talk through things than to just hold it in, bottle it up, because that leads to like stress and heart issues and you know what I mean, all these health issues and shit, like mental health issues. So
yeah, that's probably something that I don't know. I bottle things up probably a little bit too much when I shouldn't.
Yeah.
But I think all men do that, and I'm sure women do it too.
A lot of women do, and I think it's probably more common in men. So
yeah. We're always raised up to just rub some dirt on it. Get up, rub some dirt on it. Don't worry about it. No matter how hard it is, you'll figure it out. Which is true in a lot of ways, God's not going to give you anything that you can't handle, And I feel like when God gives you these hard tasks to complete, it's almost like God is bragging on you in a way. He's like, look, I'll show the devil right now. I'm going to give him this super hard situation. And he is still going to come out on top because, he loves me. He will come back and be praying and just staying loyal to me. And, I feel like you go through these trials and tribulations for a reason. It's like God is bragging on you like he can handle this,
Yeah.
Like he's going to be perfect. He's going to figure it out. But, yeah.
So aside from, and I think obviously you have a very strong like spiritual health, right? Like you're very connected to God, and that's really a very important aspect of life that a lot of people overlook. But like aside from that, do you have any other coping mechanisms when you like want to share something and instead bottle it up? Like is there anything else, like obviously, like you're talking about like petting animals and like taking a walk and stuff.
Animals help a lot. Yeah, I've seen that it's like been scientifically proven with animals. It can literally lower your blood pressure just from petting your dog. I got a dog laying on my feet right now. But I've always done boxing, kickboxing, MMA. Okay. That's always been a big thing. I really want to get my kids into that as well. I feel like that helps a lot with discipline and just getting stuff off your chest. Oh, we're about to take your nuggies. You better watch out.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Guys, snipe it. You're not taking anything.
Go, chat.
Fine, let's go.
Madhouse. Hooli. Hufflepuff. Love Harry Potter.
Thank you so much, Passing Time. You're freaking amazing.
You'll be back in
Jamie, thank you. MVP Passing Time. Guys, when we're doing these, just make sure to keep tapping the screen, okay?
MVP Problematic Dolly going on the hat. Let me make sure I get y'all on the hat. Hooli's Pink Taco, Hufflepuff, Audra. Thank y'all. Let's see if we can take our win streak.
No, you're not taking it. So. You are not taking it.
No, you're not, Hooli. You're amazing. What up, Rufus? Problematic Dolly.
Okay, guys. Everyone tap the screen.
Hufflepuff.
Okay.
Pick her up, y'all. Pick her up. Triples? Yeah, that'd be cool, Hooli. It's triples, y'all. First gift triples. Hooli. You look like you would be fun to battle, Hooli. Here we go, chat. Everybody together, chat. Everybody together.
Do you think that people like you for who you are or for what you provide?
Woo. Depends on the person. I feel like my wife and kids, they like me and love me for who I am, but there's a lot of other people that they just like me for what I provide. Oh, that almost hit on triples. I seen that Rufus put the ranger in the tree. That was crazy. Rufus, the bull. She was like, oh. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of people that they only reach out to me when they want something. And they know that I'm like a soft-hearted person and I have a hard time saying no, and I feel like they pull on my heartstrings to get me to do things for them. But my wife and kids, I feel like they love me for who I am.
Yes. Hi, milkshake. Okay. What is a boundary that you set too late? It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be with your wife. It could be in any relationship. Not even romantic. It could be like your friendships, family members, anything. What is a boundary that you set too late?
I feel like that kind of goes with the last thing I just said, saying no, you know. I've always had a hard time saying no to anybody, even just people in the chat. And it could be anybody, somebody I just met, just walked into the live stream, and I have a hard time setting boundaries and saying no. So, yeah.
Is it usually like, is it like financial stuff? Is it like
Yeah, a lot of the
time?
Or, you know, people asking me to do certain things for them and whatnot. And, you know, I have a hard time of putting myself first, I feel like.
Hi, Denise.
A lot of times I'll put people's needs in front of my own, and a lot of times that can end up hurting me.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people do that, honestly. And some people will walk all over you once they see that. And
Are you a people pleaser?
I'm working to not be that way. I've got people in my life right now that have realized that, and they're trying to kind of show me that I could get much farther in life if I stop doing that. I always will be a people pleaser because I just love people, but at the same time, I'm trying to get it to where it's like 50-50, where I know when to say no. Because usually I'm just always, yes, I can do it. I'll do this. I'll do that. But here lately, I've just been trying to use the word no.
Yeah.
More often.
There is a happy medium.
Yeah, there is. I'm figuring that out now. I have a really hard time telling people no. I don't know why.
Please, thank you. Because
thank you so much. Little Peg, Rufus the Bull, Problematic Dolly, Audra, Huffle, Shoddy, thank you.
When you are only trying to help others and never yourself, like at least at the expense of yourself, right? Because that's what it comes down to. That's why it's problematic. Denise, oh my gosh, 2222. Then
out, y'all, watch out.
Then you
got a snipe.
You're taking away from you, and you can't help people. You don't even
realize it.
You literally cannot help people at the fullest of your capacity if you are not good yourself. Right? So I think
it's a blessing to be a blessing. So I feel like it's helping me when I'm helping others. That's the thing. That's the one thing that messes with me is because I feel good about it. I love being able to help people, but sometimes I'll go to the point where I put myself in a bad spot because I'm doing so much of the helping. And then a lot of the time, the people that you've helped, when you go back and ask them for help, they just give you the cold shoulder, which, you know, that hurts.
Yeah. For sure. Guys, snipe it. We have 7
that a lot on TikTok. Watch the snipe. They're going to snipe. They've been putting up over 10K every round. They've been putting up over 10K every round, chat. We got to snipe.
Oh no, gosh. Oh my gosh, they're going. Passing time.
Rufus! If that one would have hit the triples earlier, I think we would have had it. MVP Rufus! The bull! Problematic Dolly.
Let's go. Passing time. Denise, Tappers. Thank you guys so freaking much.
Nathan Dale, Tabby Tab, Cozetta, and Mel. Our whole top 10 contributed. That was amazing.
Ooh, that's awesome.
That's okay. It was our fault together, brother. Thank you so much, man. You always look out for me, man. That wasn't your fault. This is a win in my eyes. You can't lose on TikTok.
No,
it's all a win. Everybody, if you aren't following my VIP bubbles, pick them up. My number one has amazing content, y'all. Let's go.
Okay. So let's see. What is one thing that you keep choosing even though it hurts you?
People in my family.
Okay, so it's not that you're choosing them, it's that you're choosing a behavior for
to allow them to stay in my life even though they do things to me
Okay.
It's basically torture. Well, I love them so much. I allow them to do these things.
Okay. So.
The way that they treat themselves and the way that they treat their body, and then I'm helping them because I don't want them to struggle, but then they'll take that help and they'll use it for things that I wish they wouldn't.
Okay.
I have a hard time saying no to people.
Yeah. Have you ever so you've been working on your boundaries lately?
Yeah, I've been trying.
When did you come to this revelation that you're people pleasing?
I've just had people that are close to me, people that I've gotten really close with on TikTok. They've told me that I'm a people pleaser. My wife has always told me I'm a people pleaser, but God bless you, buddy. But when you have more than one person start telling you it over and over again, that's when you start to realize it's a problem,
Right, and you realize that maybe it is an issue for some reason, and you start to become aware of the effects that it has on you.
Yeah. Hey, Ben.
So lately, how have you been able to implement new boundaries? Like, I know you're saying no.
Yeah. I don't want to get too specific with that because then the people that I'm talking about are going to know for sure that I'm talking about them. But
okay, that's valid.
I have been setting some boundaries, though. I have been getting a little bit better about it. When I help these people out, I've been doing it in a different way. So we're more in control of how the help goes. So it can't be used for other things that's going to actually end up hurting them when I'm actually trying to help them.
That's really good. That is really good.
Rufus. Rufus said, "It's Rufus, isn't it?" Rufus
Imagine. Okay, do you trust people more when they're honest or when they're predictable? Right, like they show up all the time at the same time, you know what I mean? Or when they just tell you straight up, like, this is what happened, or whatever.
Yeah, I feel like it's easier to trust people that show up. They always show up no matter what. I feel like that would be the person that I guess predictable, or reliable. Okay. People that are reliable, I feel like Rufus, thank you, are the ones that I really trust. Because if people that say they're going to do something and then they do it, that's a big one as far as trust goes. But sometimes people are going through a lot, so I try to be understanding because I know how it is when you're fighting your own demons in your head and you say you're going to do something and then you're struggling with mental health or something and you end up not showing up. So I'm all for giving people second chances. It's just here lately I've been trying to be better about not giving people third, fourth, fifth, sixth chances,
Yeah.
Problematic, Dolly. Rufus the Bull, thank you. They're trying hard to take those nuggies.
I know. See, that's the second question you've answered that has given me that, sense that, you want someone predictable, right? You want someone to be predictable in your life. That's a safety thing, right? Okay. It's the same as the first question that I asked you. Second question, no, maybe third. But yeah, it's like there's something about you that's passing time. Oh shoot. Oh.
Woo! Rufus the Bull! He wanted them.
Passing time! Oh my gosh, that was a shootout if I've ever seen one. Passing time, thank you. Oh my gosh.
That top three went crazy. Audra, thank you, Audra. I gotta turn this down.
It's totally fine.
Rufus the Bull, Problematic Dolly, Full Willie, Audra, Hufflepuff, Tabby Tab, Shoddy, thank you. Woo! Yeah, Rufus. That was on point, brother.
So I just want to wrap this up. So
You heard her on that one, they said.
this safety thing, I think that's something that it's also a people pleasing thing, right?
Okay.
Like I don't know what your childhood looks like, and it's not something that I want to even ask about for you to like
Everybody
bring
always
on
knows
social
about my
media.
childhood. I've told everybody in my live stream about my childhood.
Did something happen in your childhood that made you feel like it wasn't safe to be fully yourself, fully authentic?
Yes.
Like you had to wear a mask or act in a certain way to just to get through.
I had to wear a mask for many years as a child.
Yeah. So that's even like that's even still showing to this day in certain areas in your life right now with the people pleasing thing, which you are aware of and you are working on.
Yeah.
But it's just something to consider. So I think, but I'm glad that you're on your way, that you're actively doing something to be able to be your authentic self and not have that happen anymore. So
Yeah. I probably should chill on the people pleasing because it always hurts me in the end. But again, like I said, it's a blessing to be a blessing. So, Stella, stop. Leave the cat alone.
yeah. Well, good battles. Thank you for like letting me like pick your brain a little bit. I appreciate it.
But yeah, the reason I had to wear a mask as a kid is because my uncle used to do some really messed up stuff to me when I was a kid, and then when he would do these terrible things to me for years, because he was my babysitter and nobody knew, and he would always basically tell me that if I told anybody what he was doing to me, that he would take us all out of this world. You know, he would take me out, my brother, sister, my mama. So it was just, I never knew like what was right from wrong. I was always scared to death to tell anybody, even though it scared the crap out of me, and I didn't want it to happen anymore.
Yeah.
I'd be crying, and I was young. It started happening at a very, very young age, and then it happened for years and years and years. And the crazy thing is that he's trying to reach out to me now. He tries to reach out to me now. I think he knows that I've talked about it on my live stream, and he's scared that I'm going to say his name on here. But I don't plan on saying his name, but I think people in my family know who it is. It's because I was who I was with at the time, and he did horrible, horrible things to me. And it wasn't just me; he did it to other people too. But that's up to them if they want to speak up about it. But he did it to me for years, and yeah, maybe that's where it all stems from. I've never really thought about that, but yeah, that's something that haunted me for years. And I never ever talked about it until I think when I started live streaming. I don't know, just one day it just came up. I was just really emotional when I said it, and it was a big weight lifted off my chest.
Yes.
Yeah, I've always praying on it because I didn't even know it was like a wrong thing. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I was so young. Yeah. And it happened like every day for the longest time. I got left with him. They trusted him and left me with him, while they went out to do their daily things. I was scared if I ever said anything that he was going to do what he said because he looked serious. I just remember that look in his eyes when he would tell me that he was going to, end everything. He was going to end all of us and himself. Not told anybody. So I was just so confused as a kid, but I never thought that would stem back to me being a people pleaser. But I'm not a therapist, so I don't know. But I have known for a long time that it has haunted me for a long time. And I find out more and more, I feel like God wanted me to share my story. For the longest time, I didn't want to share it. But when I did, I had so many people in my chat say that it happened to them too. So hopefully it helped somebody. or if there's any young kids out there that it's happening to right now, that they know that there's somebody that they can tell. I wish that I would have told somebody when I was younger. So then instead of it happening every day, every other day for years and years and years, it could have stopped and it wouldn't have done so much damage to me, mentally and physically.
Yeah. So you said you haven't seen your therapist in years. Is there a reason for that?
I've just never thought to do it. I don't know how much it costs to go do something like that or whatnot. I've just never thought about it. I just pray.
Yeah.
Power in prayer, and I got a lot of good people praying for me, and I pray as well. But my mama took me to therapy a lot, and she passed away when I was 13. She was the one that took me everywhere. She took me to the dentist. She took me to a therapist. She took me to everywhere. So when she passed away, I was kind of bounced around from home to home, and there was just nobody.
Well, I will say, therapy, unfortunately, any like medical stuff in America is almost like a luxury at this point because of cost. But I will say that prioritizing your mental health, when you boost, obviously like your spiritual health is a huge thing. Like your relationship with God is everything. But you can't expect, right, to have like a really good relationship with God, but then eat like a double cheeseburger every meal and then have perfect physical health either. Like you have to prioritize your physical health and your mental health just as much. You know what I mean? So, and I will say like therapists, they give you like a lot of details about these things just to help you like with little things like that. Like I have learned so much about myself that I would have never known, and it literally is like a weight being lifted off your shoulders.
Yeah.
But I am really proud of you for getting that out. Like whether it's on social media, whether it's like with your family, however, the fact that you were able to be strong enough to do that is huge, especially with stigmas and bullcrap, like bullying, trash, like the fact that you were a man enough to do that speaks volumes. And that's why bottling up hurts in the first place, because like that's not how we were intended to be. Like God does not want us to shove it down, you know what I mean? Like we're not supposed to do that. So but you're awesome, dude.
I appreciate you.
Keep doing what you're doing. You're killing it. People freaking love you on this app. So
yeah. Thank you so much. I got somebody in the chat that I think might want to go live with you. He's like the most famous bull on the app. He said, does she treat animals?
If he is a person that identifies as an animal, yes.
Well, his name's Rufus the Bull. Maybe he'll pop over there. Maybe y'all could do a live stream together or something. That would be a good one.
Totally.
Yeah, he said Rufus has got some real weird problems. Rufus is like the world's most famous bull. I go live with him. I don't know if you've seen us go live together, but he's wild. His name's Brent, but his username is Rufus the Bull. He's the one that was trying to take your nuggies.
But he didn't. Boom. But yes, if you want to come over here, we can follow each other, whatever, or I'll just check after. This is what I do. This is my content. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. Well, thanks for requesting me and thanks for doing this today. I appreciate your vulnerability.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you bringing that out of me. I appreciate you. I've never said it with another person on the stream. So thank you. I appreciate you talking to me.
Well, I hope you have a blessed day. Keep doing what you're doing. Seriously.
You too.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.